have courts that are willing to enforce our First Amendment freedoms. But you're absolutely right. There are forces at work right now trying to change those freedoms and trying to reduce this from a free country to a partially free country. And that's not what our Constitution provides. That's not what most Americans want. And I think Americans, I'm encouraged to see Americans standing up and saying, we want a free country. That's what we've always been, and we want to retain that rating.
The ADF provides free legal services to people whose freedoms have been under attack. It's a spectacularly effective and good organization. You might, I don't know if you've heard me ever say, Tyson, my theory that good people are divided into three groups: those who fight, those who help the fighters, and those who do nothing. Those who do nothing is the largest group, and that those who help the fighters are doing just as important work as those who fight. You're fighters, and we have to help you. That is how I regard it. There's an ADF banner, by the way, on my website, and that's the easiest way. Obviously, you could call as well. I'll give you the number in a moment. So you are now working on a case in Loudoun County. I'd like to learn about it, and my listeners to learn about it.
Sure. So back in May, Loudoun County was considering adopting a gender identity policy, which would force teachers and students and all staff at Loudoun County schools to refer to students using any pronoun that the student demands and speak things that they think are untrue and harmful to their students. And so Tanner Cross, a longtime teacher at Loudoun County, spoke out at a public board meeting. And less than 48 hours later, the school suspended him simply for speaking out at the board meeting and expressing his concern with this policy. We filed a lawsuit challenging that suspension, and thankfully a Loudoun County court entered an injunction and reinstated Tanner to his position. But unfortunately, Loudoun didn't take the hint, and they adopted the policy. And so now we're challenging that policy on behalf of Tanner and Monica Gill and Kimberly Wright, who are also teachers at the school, claiming that it violates the teachers' rights not to be compelled to speak messages that they disagree with.
All right, let me understand. So, and I want my listeners to understand something important about this. It's not only I demand that you refer to me as he, though I may look like a she, or she if I look like a he, but if I say I'm non-binary, you must say they. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Not only they, but any other made-up pronoun that the student demands. And what's really important to understand about this policy, Dennis, is that there is no criteria. The criteria is, what does the student demand? And you must immediately, every staff member and student must participate in the social transition of this student, whether it be from male to female or female to male or any other made-up gender. And they must participate without parental knowledge or approval, without any diagnosis by a medical professional. And this is from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade. And that's very, very concerning, because we know that the science does not indicate that there is value and that it's beneficial to socially transition these young children without any parental involvement or any medical diagnosis.
Right. But look, the issue is freedom, and we're going to get back. ADF, go please right now to my website, click the ADF banner if you want to fight for the country. Relief Factor is one of the most important parts of my life because I don't like gratuitous pain. Any muscle or joint pain, it is so